They're not over here. Oh. All right.
Bombs armed. See it through.
Watch
I
behind
hear
us.
somebody up top. Behind. Yeah, under this dude.
Answers
There's
over
two
here.
back there. Two.
I flashed someone over there.
Yes, they shoes right under you. It's Ronan.
God damn it.
There she is.
Just running.
Oh.
Been eliminated.
What is going on, guys? Griffin here, coming at you with some Vi gameplay, and today let's talk about the future of Rogue Company. So by the time you're seeing this, Weapon Mastery has probably already been introduced into the game, and I know that the developers are basically putting all their fruits into this one basket, thinking that the Weapon Mastery is going to save and revitalize the game. And I just wanted to have a general discussion here about the future of Rogue Company as a whole. Do I think that the Weapon Mastery system will bring players into the game, bring older players back into the game, and bring newer players into the game? I don't think that it's going to have as much of an impact as the developers think it is. I think that because of the way things have gone in the past year, because of their inconsistencies as a studio and the things that they have introduced into the game and taken out, their inability to address the community as a whole about certain topics, it really has drove a lot of the player base away from the game. And that's just a fact. I don't think it has anything to do with the community being too toxic. I don't think it has anything to do with how the game plays or anything like that. I think it solely comes down to how the developers handle themselves, how they conduct their business, and how that is affecting the players of the game overall. And do I think that Weapon Mastery is a good thing? I don't know yet. That's kind of up in the air. On paper, it sounds good. I think in execution, it's going to be a nightmare. And overall, it's going to cause more balances, more tweaks, and more work for the developers in the long run, which they don't want to do already. So I don't think it's going to be a good thing. And I think it's going to ripple through the game from the point that it's released into the game for probably up to 6 to 8 months before everything gets properly balanced and feels the way that it needs to feel, in my opinion. And going forward, I think that they have their core player base right now. I think that you're always going to get people that are very interested in the game that's going to come over to the game to check it out at some point. And there's a 50-50 shot that you're going to actually retain a fan at that point. And you need to just play to your strengths as a game. The game came out as a third-person tactical shooter, and it's gotten slowly and slowly away from the tactical shooter aspect of it. I'm surprised that it hasn't got slower and slower away from the third-person aspect, but that's kind of what makes the game unique, in my opinion. You're already a niche game by being a third-person shooter. The only third-person shooter that has done gangbusters and maintained a very, very consistent fan base has been Fortnite, which is an anomaly. I mean, it legitimately is an anomaly of a game. It came out at the perfect time. It was one of the first of its kind, and it just took the idea of something that was very new and ran with it. You're not doing anything new here with Rogue Company. You're making a tactical shooter that we've had for so many years. We can go back to the very first iteration of Counter-Strike. And from that point forward, there's been tactical shooters. And even before that, I'm sure that there's been some that I'm just not privy to. So you need to play to your strengths here. You need to actually identify what you are, what you're going to be as a game. And you need to double down on that. You need to quit worrying about putting respawn modes into the game. You need to stop worrying about putting all these limited time modes into the game. You need to start worrying about how to properly balance the game. You need to worry about how to properly introduce new characters, new maps, new battle passes, and everything into the game that makes sense right then. If they would have introduced a new character, a new battle pass, a new map, and the weapon mastery upon the Steam release, then you may have had a higher player retention than you currently have specifically for Steam. Steam started out strong with around 11 to 12,000 people, and the last time I looked, it's peaking at about 2. You know, maybe 1.5 to 2,000 people that are concurrently playing the game. And that is not a very good place for your game to be in. Whenever you compare it to something like Paladins, something that has been dead for like 4 years now, then it's not good at all. And I know that you get a lot of people playing on console, which is great. It's a very great thing in my opinion. But I feel like the developers have gotten too far away from what the core of the game actually is. And they are just trying to sidestep in every single direction that they possibly can in order to make some lightning in a bottle moment happen. And you've already had your lightning in a bottle moment. You had it whenever the game was released free to play. You had it whenever you released the closed beta and people could opt into it. You had the opportunity to establish yourself as a serious game and to grow from that point forward. And you refused to do so. You continued to release bad updates, bugs, inconsistencies, not address anything in the game whatsoever, not address the bugs, not address the inconsistencies, the game crashes, the AFK, the deserters, the cheaters, the exploiters, until it was too late. And then the systems that you put in place to combat all this stuff doesn't even work. The cheater exploitation system, you know, the initiative that you had for that, where did that go? I haven't seen anybody say anything about that or even explain what exploiters are or what it would be considered exploiting in the game. You took the bot system out of the game like a week or two after it happened. You reverted the TTK, a week after the TTK got changed? You've done all of these things and then you've went back on them and you've changed it, removed it, reverted it. You've done something to the game after you introduced these changes and people can't take you seriously. That's like a lot of people are on the fence about the whole weapon mastery thing because they think that you're going to go back in and take it out. And that's a legitimate concern for the community to have. Why start grinding on something that could just be easily taken away? Legitimately. I honestly think that the developers, First Watch Games, Hi-Rez, need to sit down. They need to draw out a year-long plan of where they currently are, where they want to be in a year, what needs to be handled immediately, and then not worry about all of this little stupid stuff, in my opinion. If they would have focused as much time and attention on getting better servers and getting better tick rate in the game for the players as they did on the weapon mastery, the game might be playable for some people. I know that there's a ton of people out there that queue upwards of 20 minutes in a specific region. Why do we have so many servers? Why can't we condense some of these servers down a little bit? These are all legitimate concerns from the community, and I think that you need to reevaluate everything, and I think that you also need to make a good 1 year long plan and actually execute this plan and make it as flawless as humanly possible. Or this point next year, the game is probably not going to exist whatsoever. And if it does exist, it's going to be a very niche subset group of players that are going to be playing the game. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What do you think that the developers need to do to the game in order to cause it to be something that they want it to be, that they haven't been able to accomplish since the game release? Be sure to let me know. Also, be sure to check the description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. Also, there is a sub tracker in the description down below for the channel. There is a Discord tracker. It shows the most recent subscriber, and there's a tip area if you feel inclined. And also the names that have been scrolling across the bottom of the screen are all of the recent subscribers. Thank you all very much for subscribing to the channel. If you want to get your name in the scrolling section down below, please be sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bitch.
Bro. He's gonna try to do that shit again. Yeah.
Oh,
Here he comes. God,
Yeah.
someone. There's 3 over here. One's up top now.
somebody's on top of that platform.
They're just fucking roadhouse in that side, man.
Yeah, right there. Shooter. Yeah.
Lethal out.
Not far enough, really. Well, yeah, okay. I'm gonna push up a tank.
Bomb spotted.
Nah, they're all 4 alive, so.
God damn it.
Then wiped out.
Yeah, that time he shot that shit, and when I rolled, I got stuck on that fucking shit that's up there. Like it rolled me into it. Like that's not where I wanted to roll, but okay. Yeah, they're already throwing shit back here. Yep.
Lethal out. Bomb spotted.
She's still up there? She's almost dead. Right over here.
Get up, bro. Enemies have been eliminated.
Come on, I bet they surely they don't.
I don't see anybody crossing.
Yep, she's up there. God damn it.
Lethal
They're
out.
pushing him.
Need a light.
Somebody's pushing. Okay. She ran around that corner over there. Man, these motherfuckers gonna have to plant. Oh,
He's in the mid over here. Oh,
I saw her. Yeah, she's right here. Oh yeah. She ran. She ran through here.
She was below behind you just a second ago. She crossed as y'all crossed.
Get me up.
Yep. She's under the bridge that you're standing on, Griffin. There she is. She's right there.
What just happened?
Easy.
Oh. So they quit.
Back to it.
No, we got the victory there.
Yeah. I burn her.
That was weird.
Adam, when you and Scorch were going across that bridge, I saw her cross under. I was trying to tell y'all. She was hanging out under that bridge.
Sneaky bitch.
Like a troll.
Got to pay the troll toll.